Bowling technique I was just
Very
warming
nice,
up.
very nice.
Because you know what? We've got Carrie Audette with us, and I mean, people have been driving by. As you can see, I'm enthusiastic. I can't wait for a windhole day when we can go down and do a little bowling, huh? Welcome to the program, Carrie.
Thank you, Greg. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. Now, tell us about your project that you have taken on. It's been a little cold for construction out there, but they seem to be muddling their way through it nonetheless.
They are troopers, yeah. It has been extremely cold, as we all know, and it's. They took Thursday off last week. I was not going to force them to get out there in minus 17 with the wind chill even lower than that. But they worked through the weekend. They've got the major structure up now, and we should see the rest of the walls and roof go on here in the next 7 to 10 days. We should be completely closed in here by the end of next week. So
Nice.
yeah, and then we'll get that place heated and start building out the inside. So right now we're on target for an April 1st opening.
Okay.
Would be nice to catch part of March, but we'll see if we can get there. So.
Right. Well, you'll certainly have it well tooled before next ski season,
Absolutely.
and certainly the summer months will be exciting for you with a brand new sports bar in there, right?
Right. We'll have the sports bar. We're going to have 15 big 50-inch TVs with all the sports. Any sporting event you're looking for, we'll have. We'll be forming leagues. So leagues will help us quite a bit in the summer months. We're looking at forming leagues probably 3 days a week. I was told last night not to do it on Wednesdays with locals skiing and locals golf. So we'll have to figure that one out. But people can follow me on Facebook, the Sugarbowl. If they like that page, they'll see any updates that we have.
Oh, good.
Pictures that I post 2 or 3 times a week. So definitely check me out there, and we'll have a website up here in the next few weeks with specials and more updates and things like that. So we're as enthused as you are, Greg, at
Yeah,
this
well,
point.
see, I got my ball. I've been out. I've been waxing that up.
Yeah.
Now, how many lanes? Tell us about some of the other amenities that you'll have in the facility.
Yeah, we're going to have 8 lanes of bowling, all big balls, 10-pin bowling. We're going to have a golf simulator, which will allow people to play pretty much any major golf course around the world, except for Augusta National. They haven't allowed their.
No, we don't want to play there.
No. We will have about 100-seat sports pub with a great restaurant. We hired our chef, Joanna from the Stratton Diner. She's on board. She's going to be my executive chef, and we'll also have a large game room, about 14 to 16 game arcade for the kids to come down and enjoy. So we wish the kids could come down this year, but it'll be ready for them next year for Kids Week. So.
And I think that the location, you've got so much parking right there. Boy, it's just going to be a wonderful facility for us to enjoy throughout all 4 seasons. But on a windhole day, I can see the anti-gravity complex, and this will be a nice complement to all the things to do.
Yeah, we think so. We think in the shuttle bus, the town and Western Maine Transportation have committed to running the shuttle down there more often. So we'll be on schedule, on demand. It's just a quick phone call away to get you down there and back. Safe if the parents want to put their kids on the bus and bring them down. And so yeah, we feel that we're adding. It's obviously business, but we're thinking we're going to be adding a lot to the community as well. So
stay with us, because when we come back, I want to tell the other part of the story is about the support that you've been getting from the town.
Absolutely.
And the procedure and the long road to the construction here to get where you are right now.
Great.
Carrie Audette from the Sugarbowl will come right. Audette is with us, and the name of his new project is the Sugarbowl. And we first started talking about the Sugarbowl. It was on, I believe, on the ballot for the town to vote on, and that was way back in 2009. So it's been quite a journey to get to where you are.
Yeah, it has. From the concept back in 2009. To today seems like it's been a lifetime, but things have really moved quickly. The town has been extremely supportive of the project. Townspeople with the vote for the federal grant that we got that's going to we're going to be creating a minimum of 10 full-time jobs year-round, which is going to be great for the community, great for a lot of the locals. We'll have some part-time positions as well. But yeah, we could not be more fortunate than what we've had with our town officials, with Bill Gilmore, with Dave Coda, the planning board, the selectmen. have all been tremendously supportive of what we're doing and getting us there. So.
Right. So they've done a lot of hard work for you, and 10 jobs, that's great.
Yeah,
That's
I mean
significant.
and it's full time year round. And again, it's we're going to be open on the weekends. We'll be open from 9 o'clock in the morning until 1 o'clock in the morning. So we're going to be open long hours. During the week, we'll be open from 11 a.m. Until 1 a.m. Vacation weeks will be open early as well. So we're going to need a lot of staff to keep our customers happy and keep them satisfied. Our big thing is customer service. We want to make sure when we get people in there that we keep them there, we keep them coming back. So we think with our amenities, with our great food and our great chef on board, and our great beer and wine selection, I think we're going to be able to do that for them.
Wow, that sounds great.
Yeah.
So all of those amenities that we discussed will be there. There'll be dining as well, plenty of parking. And so at this point, what do you think the rough opening time is? I know it's very hard to pin down because there's elements involved. But
I'm actually, after I leave here today, I'm meeting with our mechanical guy. He's the one that is doing all of our HVAC, all of our plumbing. We've got to get all of our underground utilities done, under slab utilities, before we can pour that slab. So we're looking at April 1st is going to be a pretty solid opening day is what we're looking for right now. If we can bump it to March and get maybe Nationals week when the national ski team's here, and maybe get Lindsay to come down and bowl a few strings, that would be great if she shows. And then we've got the U16s coming that following week, which would be a tremendous week for them as well if we can get our doors open. But we want to make sure we do it right. We don't want to open and have issues and things like that. We want to make sure things are ready to go when we open.
right,
So
because once you open, you usually never go backwards.
we don't go backwards and we're not closing. We'll be open the first year. We'll be open 365. We're not going to close. We want to make sure that people know that we're open and be consistent with our schedule. So.
Now I can see other things blossoming from that, as you mentioned, leagues, but maybe even lessons and things of that sort.
Absolutely, and that's I've talked to a few bowling instructors down in Central Maine, and they're interested in possibly coming up for a couple of days a week and things like that for on demand if that's there. And it's I'm getting a lot of interest. I can't really go anywhere without somebody stopping me and saying, when are the leagues going to form? Follow us on Facebook, and we'll let you know. It's we're probably looking at May 1st. We want to ease into our first month,
Right.
and then start forming some leagues the 1st of May, and
Right.
do a wine and women's league or a men and booze league.
Yeah.
Or we've got some sponsors out there, potential sponsors that want to sponsor the league. So we'll get those things going for
There'll
people.
be teams.
Yeah.
And it's very competitive around here.
Yeah, exactly.
And also the golf simulation. I think that's a wonderful addition, and people really enjoy that.
Yeah.
And speaking of golf, Andy, I was wondering if maybe you could show that. I don't know if you're hanging out with. Is this a new gang?
This is a rough crowd right
Yeah,
here.
you know what? I really like how you went all in, Kerry, and Eric McClure as well. The others have shorts on. You guys look like that's it, right?
Well, it's more than just it. We Eric and I like to sport the short shorts, and so yeah, we do have those on underneath. But it's that was quite a fun day. That was a great cause for a dance studio down in Central Maine. That was at Natanis Golf Course. We had Bob Perufo and Seth Westcott, Eric, and myself. And
look at the accessories Bob has got.
Yeah. Bob was. This was our 18th hole, and it was. There was a beer cart.
You wore that for 18 holes?
No, that was in order to tee up from the closer tees on the 18th hole. We had to don those little skirts. So
did it help?
We did. We actually made a birdie on that hole. It didn't allow us to win the tournament, but we had a great time. It was a great event. So
I'm sorry, I had to do
no,
that.
that was beautiful. Yeah.
I can't even say where that picture came from, but so much fun. Carrie, thank you so much. We'd love to have you on the show again as we get a little closer to the opening time and tease some people some more and talk it up. And we wish you the best of luck. And I know I got my ball. I'm ready. My shoes. I'm gonna have to put a little wax on them.
A nice little gift from my brother-in-law, John Beaupre. He got me for Christmas a kind of not a housewarming. I'm not sure what the business warming term is, but it's actually signed by the 1989 entrants of the U.S. Open down in Edmond, Oklahoma. So that was a nice little.
Wonder where he got that.
Well, he's an eBay kind of guy, and
Yeah.
he loves his memorabilia. So that was a tremendous gift, and we'll display that someplace nice in the Sugar Bowl. And that's actually kind of a, any kids that want to have their birthday parties down at the Sugar Bowl will be part of the package, the birthday package. They'll be getting a pin that their friends that join them for the party can sign and bring
Oh.
home as a souvenir. So
Great idea.
yeah, so book your, parents book your parties.
Yep.
Let us know when you're ready to go, and
Yep.
we'll take good care of you.
Not too early to start thinking
No,
about it.
absolutely not.
Thank you, Terry.
Thanks,
Terry,
Greg.
a
Thanks for having
pleasure.
me.
Nice to see you. The Sugar Bowl opening soon here in Carabasset Valley. We'll take